Hello, my name is Reg, and you're watching Shattered Dungeons. Somewhere.
Welcome everybody, we are Shattered Dungeons. We are here this evening to play an indie RPG called Shattered Dawn, 2nd edition, for everybody to look at and laugh. And if you're not sitting there laughing already, what's wrong with you? No.
We're like really far behind.
Yeah, me or them?
We're like, them. We're like 6 laughs deep up in here.
Oh yeah, we're
6 laps deep.
It's a 2 laugh minimum.
Yeah.
Mine was at least 2.
Tofu just said full team.
I'm gonna tell Ray you said that.
Yeah, I was gonna say someone message Ray right now. Let him know.
No, be Mimi. No. She's not a team player.
Hey Ray, you're not important enough to remember. No. Yeah, Ray's dealing with some stuff.
Ray.
Please.
So, you should be a patron. That's an announcement we have to make. But more importantly,
so heartfelt.
Yes, so I'm very much committed to it. We have these wonderful dice right here. I posted a picture of them on Twitter, probably about like 30 minutes ago, and it's like a pinkish. It's like a
fuchsia.
Yeah, you have a much more elaborate box of crayons than I do.
Is it rose?
I build costumes.
I had the base,
You were close. Yeah.
set of crayons, and everything else is. I will tell you which like that's between blue and green, and Courtney will be like, "That's teal, Jordan." That's aquamarine, like.
Looks bluey green to me.
Yeah.
I lost track of how many times it'll be like, "Can you get that green thing?" And I'm like, "That blue thing?"
Your reference. You're a 4-color box of crayons over there.
It's basic.
Yeah, very
only,
basic.
baby. I didn't even have the sharpener.
There you go. So, other couple announcements. If you're listening to this on a podcast app, rate it. It takes like no time whatsoever. Click the stars, then make a comment up about nothing at all. Just type in complete gibberish.
Unless you were going to rate us poorly, then actually the rating systems are very intricate.
Complicated.
And you shouldn't worry about that like at all. It's okay.
Actually,
you
no.
deserve a break today. You should go like take a nap or something. Cool down.
Rate the show terribly. If you don't like it, actually put in 0 stars. Yeah.
Is it one of those things like YouTube is now where any interaction, including negative, is actually positive because it's showing engagement?
I have no idea.
It's always been that way.
I just personally want to know if you hate the show, because I'd love to talk to you about it. And
anywho, make his day.
Yeah, make my day, please. If you hate the show, it's important for me to know that, so I can have you win a set of dice, like tip the odds in your favor, so that you have to send me your address, so then I know where you live, and then I show up one day. No, I'm kidding.
With dice.
Awfully threatening very quickly.
Didn't expect it to go there, huh?
No.
Just see.
I'll go play video games. Gotta go.
Okay, bye. 2 other announcements. First and foremostly, the season finale of Critical Dawn will be airing next week, not tomorrow.
There's forgot to edit it.
It was not available for me to edit.
Oh.
What a twist! No.
What do you think, Chef, then?
It is A-okay. No biggie.
Oh my god, no, why?
Yeah, I know that. I felt the same way about that, Jordan.
Courtney.
I don't know
Do
what
you
that
want
is.
to buy a $3,000 life-size the evil mom from Coraline? Because you can on Etsy.
If you're on Etsy and you have $3,000 to spend, you should spend some money and become a subscriber. I twisted that into the announcement.
Just
It was a great segue.
what's Twitch like? $4.99 there. You're gonna get a lot more enjoyment. You're gonna get fun emotes to use, including our favorites, Bridge of Death and Vanessa.
Yep.
And won't scare you in the middle of the night whenever you forget that you bought it.
Yes, we promise.
Oh
not
God!
to.
Imagine
That's our promise.
it's like in the attic or something, and you're like, time to get the Christmas time to. I guess you would get the Halloween before Christmas, but you go up there and you just got waiting for you. I should stop talking. Anybody else just have moments of self-realization?
Just to watch that just continue to crash and burn, get worse and worse and worse.
I just watched my brain go, hey, you're still talking about this?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I kind of wanted you to like freeze frame on the like cat attack thing right there. But anywho, the last announcement is if you're a subscriber, thank you for being a subscriber. You help the show in a lot of great ways. You get subflux, all that. But on the Twitch page, if you scroll down, our goal month to month is to have 20 subscribers. That's what keeps all of the podcast hosting and all the stuff that we need to pay for every month up to date. So right there, you can actually see what subscriber count we are at. So if
what
you're...
What subscriber count are we at?
We're at 6 of 20. So we got some to make up. But
how about that?
How about that? Oh, and we got one just now, it looks like. So thank you. I appreciate it.
Whatever you want.
Yes,
Where
whatever.
Does it say that?
I don't know. Right below, not in the chat, but like if you scroll down on the page, it'll give you like a current subscriber count. But anywho, go be one. It helps the show. We appreciate it. We are going to get rolling right on into our intro video. So we got a lot of stuff to go through tonight. Grunkle's supposed to be talking as soon as we get back, so we'll see how that goes. Because I don't know. Anywho, enjoy the intro video.
Long ago, a powerful spellcaster by the name of Vezifor began to study the secrets of immortality. For years he researched, then finally had a breakthrough. He performed the ritual and became a lich. After years of pillaging and war, he grew bored and retired to his tower. It was then he decided to build a dungeon.
There are those of you out there who said I could not design the perfect dungeon, Vanessa. But I proved them all wrong. We got demons, we got dragons, we got undead, we even got unpaid interns. Head on down, because this is Shattered Dungeons. This is Shattered Dungeons.
Second there.
Welcome back.
Oh, it's almost time for a hype train. Choo choo.
Well, this episode, like all episodes, are sponsored by our patrons on Patreon. They will be getting a sneak peek at the new look of the Shattered Dawn 2nd Edition core rulebook this week.
It's on you. I already saw it.
Yep, the cast already had a brief snippet. And then our subscribers on Twitch. It does look like a book.
Looks like a book.
If you're a subscriber on Twitch, you get that sweet, sweet subflux you can use to wreck the show however you want.
Since
Ruin
books
it.
come on paper, you could fold it into a dice if you're good at that, and then use the book to roll for the game. Kind of a very meta.
Wow.
I would give someone a firm handshake to see that. Yeah. So we got a wonderful group of people with us tonight. Ray is not here. Ray is.
That's why it's a wonderful group, David.
No, it's not. You guys are reading in too much to
I'm
that.
gonna text him and tell him.
We can just hear
Tofu
that
thinks
bias.
we're a full party without Ray. Fun times. We miss you, Ray. We really do. What will we do with Bubby tonight? We'll find out. But tonight we have with us Toby, played by Jordan.
Oh, hey there, Toby Gunderson. Real pleasure to have you here tonight. So I don't have a joke for the opener, and I guess that in itself is the joke.
You already said it earlier. With the Coraline mom. It was really
That
good.
was
You were there.
That was ADHD, and that's the other guy. We don't talk about him. He's weird.
That guy's crazy. Tofu, thank you
was
for the
that guy?
gifted subscription. You are amazing. We have
that hype train.
Shorty, played by Heather. Shorty doesn't have time for you. Shorty medium.
Can't
She
tell if
might be
she's
frozen.
frozen.
Yeah,
I think she's
She's
frozen.
frozen.
Deep in thought. Oh, there.
Yeah,
There we go.
she's gone.
Oh, there she goes.
Shorty
Oh,
has
I'm
a
Shorty.
really there you go. Shorty has a real good poker face, like unwavering.
It was perfect because the hat covered your eyes.
Yeah,
Oh, it's
You
perfect.
can't tell
Everyone
she's on,
froze again.
yeah.
No,
You
I
were
think it was
frozen
just
for us
you.
too,
No,
which is what
you-
we
you
were
talking
saying. You
about-
I
got a good poker.
rebooted that time, so everything should be good now.
Oh,
We
okay.
haven't said a
Well-
word in 5 minutes. David, got the intro.
Well,
Here we go.
Shorty is played by Heather.
This is Shattered Dungeons.
I'm Shorty Smalls. Thanks for tuning in.
We have Cypress, played by Rachel.
Hello, I am Cypress. I'm happy to be back. Hello.
And we have Grunkle, played by Dion.
Hello, everybody. It's good to see you guys here today.
It is wonderful to have you back, good sir. We were lost without you. I just want to let you know
Literally.
But not without me.
Both
That's
literally, metaphysically,
Not upset.
and conversationally.
Just disappointed.
that. I think technically you were... No, last episode, they weren't lost without you. You were lost and they tried to find you.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Aw, I feel loved. Thanks.
You were actually you and Grunkle are the only reason they stuck around.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yep. Well, to recap, our crew of dungeon interns left the city of Aviad, or as it's actually pronounced, Avoid on the map, and left from there and arrived at a small village. Again, their mission is to collect tribute from surrounding villages around the region that Lich Vezafal's dungeon exists in, and also to find some of the artifacts that have been stolen by their prisoner, Zumi.
That there sleepy lady. She had sticky fingers.
Yep. So they arrive at this small village. To the nearest door, to the nearest home they walk, and they prod Grunkle forward, saying, "Hey, talk to the people inside." So that's where we pick it up. Grunkle, the door opens, and a Woe Ethel woman answers the door and just says,
This will help the woman. Is she elderly, middle-aged, young?
like young to middle age, kind of in that general area.
Hello, madam. I was wondering if we could borrow a cup of sugar.
I don't know you. Are you from around here? Are you
Cup of
travelers?
Sugar.
I'm sorry, my peanut gallery was speaking over you, so I didn't hear that comment.
Are you travelers? Are you?
Yes, we are travelers. This wouldn't happen to be an inn, would it?
Oh no, I'm afraid not. We don't have any inns around. But yes. Come in. Let me grab you a. You said a cup of sugar?
Yes, ma'am.
You know,
Okay.
I mean, if only you got a spoonful, I hear it helps that medicine go down.
Come in, all of you.
Hey there, Toby Gunderson, real pleasure to meet you. Don't be alarmed by the incorporeal nature. Totally above board here. Literally, look! Just floats above the floor.
Oh, we've seen some odd things around here, so as I should probably be more afraid of ghosts. It's honestly not the weirdest
Come
thing
on,
I've
who
seen.
you gonna call?
Oh, I mean, my husband is in the other room. I don't have to call him. He's asleep.
Is that a butter churn sitting over there, madam?
Oh, yes.
It's your turn to churn.
Do you need butter as well? What are you baking?
We're not really baking anything. I just like to snack on sugar.
That is the oddest thing I have heard all week.
You know, listen.
What you do is you take a little bit of butter.
Listen, he is
She
in
hands
recovery,
Grunkle a
and
cup of sugar.
The first step is admitting you have a problem, so this is really big of him to come out and introduce that to a stranger. So thank you very much for being a part of his healing process.
Oh, good.
It's a really good snack. You take a little bit of butter and you dip it in the sugar and you just eat that. And it's terrible for you, but wow,
That's
pretty good. Take you all
That
day in the
makes me
forest to
sick
run
to
that
my
out.
stomach to think
That's
about.
fair.
How much
Teach
is
their
that
own,
would
I
take
guess.
to kill me?
I just dump a little bit in my mouth. I start just tossing pinches of sugar in my mouth and suck it out.
Hey, Cypress, did you know that there's some places that they get so much butter, right? There's butter for days that they will sit there and they'll make like a statue, like a whole full-size statue out of butter. And then if you try and eat it, they will get upset because apparently that's frowned upon in the festival. But you know what?
I didn't know that.
How long is the festival?
It's like 3 days, and you call it a butter festival, and you get mad at people when they eat the butter. It does seem kind of counterintuitive. I said I was sorry.
Is it specifically in the wintertime, or
You would
assuming
hope
this is a
so.
winter festival?
You would hope so, or else the butter would melt, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that would be fun.
It would definitely.
That might be why they stopped the July celebration. That would make a lot more sense than I figured.
Maybe I should take a note of that.
Sure.
I really forget. We had another reason for being here. I think I'm not.
Sorry. What was your name?
Oh, I'm Aeoli.
Hi, Aeoli. I am Cypress. Nice to meet you.
Good name. Ew.
Stop it.
It's a pleasure to meet you. So what brings you around these parts?
Who would you say runs this town? Like a council or an alderman or just a big dude
Protector, yes. Technically speaking, one of our eldest, strongest warriors is, I would consider him a mayor of sorts, though
we
haven't seen them in some time.
Oh.
You haven't seen him? Where's he been?
We're unsure, but
do you guys have a competition?
No, it's more of just we elect. I guess we all unanimously agreed upon his leadership, but he's been gone, and we have yet to see any creatures invade our lands or passers-by cause problems. So we assume that he's doing his job, maybe just not living in town anymore. Though his house still is here, so we know at least he has some kind of presence.
Well, you know what they say about assuming. You just gotta stop making an ass out of yourself, Toby.
Well, so you wouldn't say that he's missing?
Unclear. We just haven't seen him.
He's just not around.
Yes, and it's been almost a year now.
Since you talked.
Yeah, how
Say a
long has it
year?
been?
So, excuse me, what?
That's a really long time.
Has it been a year?
A year?
Almost, not quite.
So basically a year.
Yes, another month will make it a year.
But he's not missing.
Which house belongs to him?
Maybe
The
we can stay
one
there.
furthest southeast. It's one of the larger ones.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll go there and see if we can find what we came here for. Thank you so much for your help. You're so sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for the sugar.
Oh, absolutely. Here's a little for the road.
Who would you say
she hands
was
you
here,
another cup.
The young lady or the sugar?
Obviously the young lady was sweeter, but the sugar is quite nice.
She's also married. Go away, Toby.
Listen, okay, sometimes
Toby, leave her alone.
when two adults enter into a consensual contract, sometimes they have conditions.
No, I
absolutely not. Third party.
I'm not listening to you. Goodbye.
Toby, you're not gonna be a home wrecker.
That is
south.
Boy.
East.
That is coming from you.
Do we have a compass on this map? Am I going east or am I going west, north?
I always
Who
set up
knows?
the maps where the top is north, so.
I like that about
That's
you.
helpful.
We're going this way.
Thanks.
I know north.
Yep.
Am I at
I'll
the
never
bottom
eat
yet?
soggy waffles. I know it all.
Hey, wait, there's a lady here.
What? Where?
I see, right here, there's a lady right there.
I can't see you. Where'd you go?
He's
Oh.
up north ahead of you.
Why are you creeping
Where
in
am
people's
I?
windows?
Well, you guys talk about. I just remembered.
There's a lady over here. She's showering.
That is a door, not a window. And,
I don't know. It looks like a
there's one
window.
open.
Lady.
I
very
think I'm in a
peepee-thumb.
different place than everyone else. I'm in a room with an elven lady.
Here, I'll
You-
move
yes.
everybody around so we can all see.
We all left, but you just stayed.
Yep. So, now, Grunkle, as you see this person, you notice a couple things. She's in her house alone. She seems to be sitting at her table, and the door is wide open, so you can very clearly see into the home. As you're doing that, Toby just floats forward, because he's definitely not aware of his presence and how it affects others who, might be afraid of ghosts.
And that's why I introduced myself as Toby the Ghost this time, just so she's aware.
There you go. So Toby floats in. Toby, what do you say?
But then, hey there, Toby the Ghost. Real pleasure to meet you. How you doing this afternoon? I don't know time.
Yeah, it's about
Can't really
midday.
wear a watch.
As you speak to her, she pays you no heed.
Hello, Miss? Hello.
Is she sitting in an upright position or is she hunkered over?
She's sitting in the upright position. She seems to have perfect posture. So she's sitting
She wax.
very forward and just maintaining a gaze. She's a wax
butter.
figure.
Is she butter?
They've been training for that festival.
In this full circle. Or,
Hello, ma'am? Ma'am, are you all right in there? I'm concerned since I noticed you haven't moved as I was passing by, madam. I will give it a wide berth as I walk around, looking for traces of any foul play potentially in this area.
So you do not see anything weird, but the woman definitely seems to not be aware of you, or at least not acknowledging you.
She might be deaf. I move into full view and I wave.
No response.
Poker.
Tough nut.
All right, maybe she's blind and deaf. I gently tap her on her left shoulder.
I need you to roll a potency check.
It's a booby trap.
Oh, it's a trap.
It's a trap.
You know what? I'm gonna just burn 100 health right now and just call it good.
There you go. So
Boom, 164.
Okay. So as Grunkle goes to tap on this lady's shoulder, his hand phases right through her, almost like she's a projection or a ghost, maybe.
oh my god, I finally met a ghost lady!
But
I've been waiting
Grunkle,
my whole life.
as you do that, you notice that there is no potent energy coming from this person whatsoever. As far as your, innate sense of persons and people, usually most people can sense that there's someone nearby, even if they're not trained in magic. Right. Being someone who's trained in magic, you actually do have the ability to kind of reach out and sense that potent energy. There is none coming from this woman whatsoever.
She is not here.
Toby, is that you trying to poke her?
At some form of an illusion.
I'm sure she's an intelligent woman.
I'm going to heal myself while I ponder the situation.
I'm just poking.
And Toby, as you're trying to poke her, nothing, like your hand goes through. You don't feel, touch, sense anything.
She is definitely an illusion. I try to do a scan around the room to see if I see any potent energy coming from any other source.
Okay.
Like perhaps this mirror, or is that addressing
it's a mirror
divider? Okay.
Did we get a list of the stolen artifacts, or are we just guessing?
It's pretty much just guessing. Grunkle, as you near the mirror, you sense almost as much potent energy as you would sense from a sentient being coming from the mirror itself.
There's something funny with this mirror. I take a sheet from the bed and I just throw it over the mirror and see if anything happens to the lady.
As you do that, the lady disappears, almost directly correlated to the sheet covering the mirror.
All right, I uncover the mirror, but I block the position she's at with the sheet compared to the mirror. So I put the sheet in between them.
Okay, she is hidden then, if I understand what you're doing.
Yeah, basically I'm going to use the sheet as a divider between her seat and the mirror. Is she projected onto the sheet?
Oh, no? I understand what you're saying now. So even though you're holding the sheet away from the mirror and in the trajectory, if you will, like she is a projection, she is still there and it is not projected on the sheet. However, as you near the sheet closer and put it over the mirror, she disappears.
All right, everybody.
What a cool trick. Do it again.
It's so creepy.
Yeah.
This is quite interesting. Does this mirror fold up or in any kind of way do anything? Like, you know what? The next step is to reposition the mirror. Let's reposition the mirror.
Hold on, before you touch anything.
That's ambitious.
Is it like a floor to ceiling kind of mirror?
Yeah, I'm thinking it's attached to the wall.
So this mirror is a freestanding mirror, but it's only about like a half-size mirror, if you will. Full size is like a freestanding.
I heard about this mirror that you had to do backwards writing for, and it was just like you felt real clever when you figured it out, but then in hindsight, it was like, oh, that's like a child's riddle. Couldn't dare to think of where I found that, but maybe if we like write on it backwards, like give me money or something, it could make money show up instead, and we could fool people and to be like, would you like this giant pile of cash?
Well, do we need to move it?
The mirror is not heavy and it can easily be moved.
When I shift the mirror, does it shift the image?
No.
Does it eat his soul?
Can I physically touch the mirror, or does my hand pass through it?
No, the mirror you can touch physically.
Oh, we can't go into the mirror, right?
Is anyone trying to like put their hand into it?
Nobody's gonna on it.
Yeah.
All right, so as everyone tries to push themselves into the mirror, they don't pass through the actual mirror.
Cypress is not doing that. Cypress is outside, not touching that magic crap. No, thank you.
Cypress is
Toby's hand goes through the mirror, though, because he's a ghost.
Okay. I have telekinesis for being physical.
All right. I try to discern the school of magic that might be tied to the potent energy of this mirror.
It's the price.
Roll a potency check.
That's why we love you, Grunkle.
Bust the mirror.
Yes, if you want to break it, that's fine too.
I'll let Grunkle do his magic.
I don't know about breaking the mirror.
Okay.
All right.
It's like
244.
That's a bad luck or something.
Exactly.
You're able to determine without a shadow of a doubt that this is a combination of reshaping magic and summoning magic.
How exciting.
Is there like a note on the back in case this is one of the Lich's things? He left.
Let's check it for notes.
Stuff.
Roll a sneak
Messages.
check.
I'm sorry, what was the check?
Sneak.
Hold on, I gotta see. I forget my numbers. It's been a hot minute.
Oh, do we all need to sneak check or just Toby?
Whoever wants to check the mirror for a note.
93. Can I read?
There's nothing labeled on it or written on it whatsoever.
I don't know how to read.
Oh.
I'm going to take this time to heal up.
Okay.
Because, when I use my potent energies, I'm making myself very weak.
The last time you did that, you entered into a card battled with a demon and almost died.
Not wrong.
I was there. It was bad.
It was kind of funny, though.
Yeah, for you.
I mean, what am I going to do? Die again?
So it's some sort of reshaping magic and summoning. It is possible that the mirror is the person.
So we bust it and she pops back out.
No. When I say is the person, you bust it, you bust her.
I mean, she's not really living right now, if we're honest. And she passes her hand right through the lady.
Everybody look around. Did she sign a do not resuscitate order?
What is that?
Like that's just lying around.
A DNR is a piece of paper where you're like, hey, if it looks like I'm gonna die, don't try and save me.
Do you think we should try to recruit her if we can wake her up?
I think we need to negate the magic of the mirror to understand.
What if she knows where the mayor is?
So we bust it.
Guys. Wait, is the chair she's sitting in fake too, or no?
Do you touch it?
Yeah.
The chair is a completely normal chair.
Ah, crud.
Oh,
I was
crazy.
gonna say, if we could put her image over that trip pit we did and make it look like someone's there, so they're like, hello, miss, are you okay? And then they fall in.
Well, what you could do is you could try to remove the chair and see if she hovers.
Oh, okay, let's kick the chair.
Can I move it with my tiny arms?
Yeah. So Toby kicks it and it doesn't really move much, but Shorty kind of grabs it with her tiny arms and heaves it the rest of the way.
Yeet it.
You
Can we
yeet
do
it, yes.
the tiniest, weirdest high five?
Yes, please. So as the chair moves, she seems to respond to that and gets up and goes, "Oh, what? Oh, who did that?"
So sorry, ma'am. How are you?
I start scratching my temple.
Should we write her a note?
What
If we scratch it into the table?
Yeah, Shorty, can you
can you hear me?
With your can you scratch high on the table?
She doesn't respond to anything you say, Grunkle, and kind of walks over to the bed and sits down and continues her perfect posture, blank stare.
Cypress walks in and she goes to the table and she scratches a little heart.
Her gaze drifts to the table as you begin carving, and she goes, "Oh, whatever you are, that's sweet of you, I guess."
And then she writes in the most kindergarten hand scratch, "Do you need help?" ?
I'm unsure. I don't know how long I've been here, or what you are.
Cypress writes, "Yikes."
Yikes, indeed.
Hey, Cypress, I got a question, but I don't mean to be indelicate.
What?
Does your snoot there, can it sniff out anything funky in here?
It smells like a room.
I don't know if I know some animals got the heightened senses. I don't know if that transfers, but I don't want to be indelicate.
Tofu's angry because she said the table is mahogany.
That is mahogany.
Smells mahogany.
It smells like wood.
What's interesting is that we can perceive her, but she can't perceive us, but she can perceive changes to the room.
And the writing and the scratching on the...
But that's the changes to the room. So I wonder if she can perceive, I'd take out a ration and just set it on the table and step away from it.
What kind of ration?
doctor's food ration. I don't know. Maybe some
single
salami and
potato.
cheese.
She says, oh, how odd. Thank you. And she's looking around like she has no idea where that just came
where are
from.
the ghosts instead of her?
Cypress jumps on the table.
Oh! As the force of your werewolf form just kind of shakes the table.
Can she see me? Can I see her? Can she see me?
Well, I mean, you can see her, but she doesn't appear to see you.
Okay, well, she didn't see me.
Fire.
If you are angry I didn't eat that, I apologize. I don't appear to need sustenance anymore.
Cypress very gently gets off the table and she goes, no, sorry to scare you. And she scratches that under the table.
You are just tearing this poor little table up.
I'll refinish it. It's fine.
It's a family heirloom. No.
Well, she's not complaining. It's fine.
Yeah, she seems
basic.
She's a ghost lady.
Basic reshaping can fix that, right?
So is this just some lady we saw on the way to the mayor's house, or are we in the mayor's house?
This is on the way. The mayor's house is farther down.
Okay, I'm gonna say something, and I don't mean to sound elitist or nothing, but if this is the mayor's house, oh boy, we're not gonna get a lot
It's
of money.
teeny.
All right,
It's
so
teeny baby.
let's fold up the artifact, and we'll take it with us. I somehow attach it to my.
Could you just take the mirror out of this room? Will she disappear?
So, for clarity's sake, this mirror is probably like 3 feet tall.
All right.
I'm just gonna tote it around.
Yeah. I mean, what else are we gonna do?
Leave
So
her
I
to
guess I
her
can't
fate.
really fasten it to the backpack properly. I guess I could, but I got to be careful walking in and out of doors and stuff.
Hey, how tall are you?
Probably
You're a little
about
guy,
4
aren't you?
foot.
I thought so.
Okay.
What happens
I mean,
roll
it's just
with
a mirror.
when
It's
you
like,
take
See
it
if
out
she
of
shows
the
up at
room?
the next place.
All right, so you're taking the mirror with you?
yes.
I think we're killing her as soon as we walk out of here with the mirror. But
I don't know that that's the case. In fact, when we get outside, I open them. I open the mirror. Actually, before I even attach it to the backpack, let's just take it outside and see what happens.
Okay, as you move the mirror outside, you keep an eye on the lady inside, and nothing appears to have changed.
So it's not the mirror.
No, it's the mirror.
I don't
What
know
do you
how
do
we
now?
solve
Break
this,
it?
so I say we just break it.
No.
Why?
It sounds bad.
It does.
I could ask her if she consents to us breaking this mirror. Would that
Are
be
you
your
guys?
consent?
Yeah. If you get consent,
I'll bust
from
it.
her,
If you don't
if
want
you
to
get-
take that on, I'll do
if you
it.
get consent, I'm okay with it. Does anybody here happen to be schooled in reshaping?
And
No,
what?
Reshaping. Like I understand summoning.
I'm good at
Actually, let me
reshaping.
spend some time trying to understand how the
people's
summoning is tied to the mirror. Like what
faces
aspect of this is
with
summoning?
my fist. I'm really good at reshaping people's faces with my fist. That's about it. though.
I've learned a little bit of everything
That counts?
and done some woodworking in my day.
I think so.
It depends on since we've never really gone spell shopping, what the Arc Master would technically allow.
So
So
I need
try to do
clarity
that.
on what everyone else is doing. So whatever everyone else is doing, just type it in the Roll20 chat. But Grunkle, as far as trying to figure out how the magic works, you are
Well,
able.
specifically the summoning, since I have a lot of summoning.
Okay, so you recognize parts of the spell built into this that it's spellbound with. Comes from spells like Summon Dimensional Portal. There's also one for oh gosh, what is it? Spells like that. Something that conjures a portal to teleport you or transport you from one place to the other.
Oh, okay. Interesting. All right, so this here is some sort of portal that's so she probably exists elsewhere potentially. But we don't know entirely because the reshaping could actually make her part of the mirror as well.
So
I don't understand your fancy words, Magic Man, but I'll go with you on this.
I think if we break the mirror, we break our access to her. But you can get her permission. It might be free. I don't know.
As Cypress is carving the table to ask her if she's cool if you guys break the mirror, Toby kind of helps you out a little bit, Grunkle, in terms of the reshaping aspect of it. With another great roll, Toby's able to discern that the reshaping aspect of this is a combination of shape change and a couple other spells like transmutation, I think is the one that changes material types.
I also got a little bit of wood glue left over there. They should have sanded that down and maybe put a nice pine resin on it.
Cool.
As she's about to see if she can shatter it into a million pieces. So as Cypress finishes the question, she looks over at the table again. Oh, yes, I don't care. That is just a trinket. Nothing important.
Is there anything, can I just ask her, is there anything we can do to help you? All right. Can I scratch that in the table with my hand?
Let's flip the table over to get a new clean sheet. And I'll pull out my knife, and what I'll carve is, when I cover the mirror, we no longer can see you. If I smash the mirror, what effect would that have? You cannot see us.
So she responds to Shorty's question first. She says, I don't know what happened, but if you could figure it out, I'd sure like to see others again. It's quite lonely here, alone, in my home.
I think
unable to leave.
Magic. I think we need to negate the magic of the mirror.
And
that's a good idea.
What it's gotta feel like to be just trapped in your home day after day after day after day.
All alone.
I have one more idea. If
as
you guys
far as the other question goes, she says that I haven't felt anything if you've done stuff. I've just been sitting here, so do whatever you'd like.
Yeah, Grunkle.
Nickel for every time I've been told that.
Grunkle, my idea can come last because, like, mine's the last
I'd have 40
one we could do. So do whatever you want to do.
I have one more idea. Why don't we set the mirror back up in here and we go talk to the other townspeople and maybe they can explain her situation.
That's such a good idea, Grunkle.
That's going to take so much time. I could just smash.
It may not help.
All right, Kool-Aid woman. Let's move over this way.
Okay, but I want to break something.
You know what? You want to break something?
Yeah.
Smack her chair. The chair she was sitting in.
Well, the chair didn't do anything, nor is it magical. It's just a chair.
Nor did the mirror. The mirror has not done anything.
Well, it hasn't helped.
Magical.
A chair's good for sitting, at least. The mirror, you just look in it.
It should die.
Lord.
Oh, let's do a further
anyway,
investigation
I'm going to the mayor's house. Goodbye.
I follow Cypress.
I follow too.
There's
a key on the floor over there in that room.
Where?
So,
what?
Cypress
Am
walks
I the only
open.
one that looks through open doors.
Apparently, you're nosy.
I'm just following.
Cypress walks over to the door and creaks it open. As she creaks it open, both her and Grunkle kind of just poke their heads in. There doesn't appear to be anybody inside the home at all. You
Who
do
would
spot
leave an elaborate key on the ground?
Yes, you do spot the key on the ground though.
Very elaborate.
I would like to knock on the side of the door. Does anyone sound?
As you knock, you do not hear a single response.
She steps in and she goes, "Hello? Anybody home?"
you're met with silence.
I'm gonna pick up this key. I hope that's okay.
It's gonna be like that everywhere.
Hey,
everyone's been shuttled to another dimension.
Is this a suspicious key? Can I touch this key?
Go wrong.
Is there any potent energy coming from the key?
I would like to touch it, but I don't want to be wrong.
It is a magical key.
I can see.
I'm sorry, but it is a magical key.
It's
That's
the key
fair.
to your heart.
Is that a Gorgon? Ooh, hello?
As Cypress walks in, her eye meets a terrifying-looking monster. It lumbers forward towards her, snarling and kind of, that awkward, inhuman, herky-jerky motion.
Yeah.
The creature, which has flesh of gray and black miasma, tends to, it seems to lock eyes with you curiously.
She waves, and then she kicks the key at him. Can I kick the key at him?
No.
The key is kicked forward.
Foot. I tried to block her foot and I was coming to pick up the key.
Roll a stamina check, Grunkle.
Oh my lord.
Cypress, roll a ranged attack.
Oh no. I didn't need it as an attack. I just wanted to see if something happened if it touched someone. That's what I wanted to know.
But it would touch you.
Do I still need to roll? No, through my little boot. Fine.
Oh, if you're just like tapping it forward, it's fine. Grunkle, with a 107, you kind of lightly kick it forward, and Grunkle, are you leaping forward, or are you just like smacking it with your own shoe?
No, I'm trying to make sure I get that key.
Okay, so you kick it forward, and Grunkle like full run, like leaps, grabs, tumbles, and rolls off into the kitchen, taking the key.
That was excessive.
The Gorgon kind of looks down as Grunkle does that, and then it looks back at you and it changes its form. This black miasma kind of starts reforming how it looks, and after a moment you are face to face with another Grunkle.
Uh-oh. Hi. Can you speak?
So it's reshaping.
It looks at you and says, "What do you want?"
Well, if we're being honest, money, but this town seems to be a little higgledy-piggledy, if you know what I mean.
They are void of funds. The only funds that come through are the ones that I procure and leave.
Are you the mayor?
Yeah, are you the mayor?
I've been called such things.
He's a missing mayor?
It's not nice to call someone a donkey.
I'm not missing. I simply tend to like to keep to myself.
I understand that. Well, the rest of your town that you're the mayor of hasn't seen you in almost a year, so that seems like a cry for help, if you ask me.
They've seen me, but they've seen others instead of me. I tend to not take my natural form around them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, why did you take Grunkle's form?
Did that feel lonely?
To be less menacing to you.
It's not working.
I mean, she's a werewolf, I'm a ghost, that's a half-dragon thingy-majig, and we got a plain old white boy back there.
We're a little motley, yeah.
What form would you like me to take then?
I mean, it's your house, so you can do whatever you want.
I've been thinking this through since like Ghostbusters, right? Like, what is the funnest form the Destroyer could take? Marshmallow Man's pretty good, but
he switches back to his normal form since you guys seem to not be running in terror.
There you go.
So like a big, a nice big bowl of mac and cheese.
Do you have the lady around the corner trapped?
Like for a reason?
House?
Or is that just like a personal issue?
Are you aware of that? If not?
Oh, no, there was a woman who came through at some point recently. I was out defending my town When I came back, this key was on the ground, and several of the villagers were under some kind of effect. It's as though they were ghosts without all the benefits of being a ghost.
Yeah, we saw that.
We met
What
one.
kind of benefits do ghosts get?
What? Ooh, do you think that the key fits in like the house locks of the houses and like it's a ghost house until you lock the door and then you unlock it and it's not a ghost house anymore?
What if
I've taken the key to
Spitballing.
several homes and tried it in several doors.
Well, okay.
Cypress, what if it's a metaphor, like you gotta let my love open the door to your heart?
I've tried
I don't
such
think
things
so.
as well, but the only thing I've been able to notice about this key,
Or is it love is an open door?
it seems to have some sort of a reflection on it. It's odd.
As Grunkle, as you look down at the key, it has basically a humanoid form with a dotted line and then a dotted line outline of the same humanoid form.
Oh,
I've been unable to figure this out.
wait a second here.
Circle, circle, dot, dot. Now I've got my cootie shot.
I don't think that's it.
No.
I think it's saying that by some means, it almost seems like there's some form of transformation involved here. I'm going to go ahead and try to do a deep dive on this. I'll use my potency to explore this key and try to figure out the schools of magic that are associated with it.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay, hear me out for a second. You say that the people that were normal people touched it and then they became like ghosts, right?
I was not around when the key was dropped.
Presumptively.
Well,
They
I mean,
had to have
Grunkle
done
has touched
something
it.
with or to the key that I
And
have
this is
not.
not.
So if I, the ghost, touch it, do I becomes the people?
I don't know how magic works, but I don't think that's it.
Like, I mean, I had, the Lich whipped me up a body the other day, and that was pretty fun. What if I just be people again?
Was 108 your roll, Grunkle?
108, what's my role? To try to determine the schools of magic involved.
So you sit down to try and meditate on it to figure out what exactly this key does. And as you really hunker down, like you're trying to prepare for hours of effort, you remember like, oh wait, most of Vezafal's artifacts have had some kind of note or inscription or something like that. So you kind of look around and there are several nodules on the key and you press one of them, knowing that it's not an activation or anything like that, and a little scroll kind of pops out, this little note.
Oh, nice.
And it says...
I pulled out my spectacles and
Okay.
I try to take a look and see what we have going on with this key.
It says, with this key, any mirror within 50 miles can be used for quick and instantaneous teleportation. Simply step into a mirror and emerge out of any other mirror. Perfect for quick transportation through the increasingly growing dungeon network.
Very nice.
That's cool.
But
I
So
think
it
this
is
has
a portal.
I mean,
this has a
it didn't-
side effect.
Yeah, it didn't work though, right?
All right, so
didn't
here's
try
what
it.
we're gonna do. I'm gonna take the note and I'm going to stick it back where I found it inside of the key.
Okay.
And I'm gonna reseal that little nodule.
Okay.
And I think we can get that lady out. Let's
By busting the mirror.
no. So
Untucking it.
I am going to set the key on the table with a note to say for her to pick up the key and just step through the mirror.
Oh, that's smart.
Okay.
So we'll be right back, Mr. Gorgon.
Can we write a postscript that says
yeah.
like love?
No.
Because it could still be the key. Like
Well,
metaphors are metaphors.
Do I want to go?
All right, so I write a
I'll
note
just
saying on the bottom of the table saying, please pick up this key and then try to proceed through the mirror as if it was a portal.
Out of curiosity, is this a
Set the
mirror?
key and I set the key on the table.
Okay.
And I back away.
So as you place the key on the table, you write what you need to write. She looks at it, stands up, and goes, "Oh, okay, I'll try." She picks up the key. Where is the mirror?
It's sitting right back in its original spot.
Okay. She walks over to it. The key is in her hand. That is an important thing to know. And as she... How did you want her to do it? How did you write it?
Go through the mirror as if it was a portal.
Okay. So she's holding the key and she goes to step through the mirror, and as she does, she bonks into it. Oh. Ow!
All right, I write another note. Hold the key out to the mirror and see if a lock appears. A place to stick the key.
Okay. So she sticks her hand out and then tries to walk forward. And as she does so, the mirror kind of begins to ripple a little bit and a keyhole forms. Then the key slides right into the keyhole, and she turns it.
Nomura's gonna sue somebody.
And the portal starts, the mirror itself turns into a portal. And she removes the key and goes to step forward. And as she does so, the key falls to the ground as she walks through the mirror, and the portal closes behind her.
With the key?
No, the key is on the ground.
Okay.
Yep.
So we could pick up the key, but she did not come back through the mirror.
No, the portal has rippled and is now stationary once more.
Now,
I thought she made it hurt.
Did we see what was on the other side of the portal?
No, it was just still the reflection.
Is this not a mirror?
It looks like a guy holding a giant baguette.
Back at the Gorgon's house, yes, that is a large mirror held up by a very large statue.
With a baguette.
Anybody coming out of that?
Nothing happens.
Oh.
All right, so I apologize.
So what's it like being a Gorgon?
Is it good? Do the people treat you nice?
Ghost?
It has its ups and downs.
As does being a Gorgon.
Do you like defending this town? Is it like a sworn oath kind of thing, or like?
Yes, is it a good job?
Benefits.
I've done this because I'm such an outcast. I've tried the attack adventurer's shtick, but it brings no satisfaction. I desire community, others of like mind. I enjoy guarding things and feeling like my abilities are put to use.
What a great job for you.
A great job opportunity if you are interested and want to leave this little podunk town that doesn't appreciate you the way you should be appreciated.
Attack a few villagers from time to time too, besides the whole community and enrichment thing.
Yeah.
Are you upset that the lady's stuck in the mirror?
You like her?
I could care less.
Is she single?
I don't know. This has been a minor inconvenience.
That's
My
fair.
goal has
Are
been
you
to
single?
protect these people and not from themselves.
I'm back.
Well, if you're going to protect them, don't you think she's unprotected in that state?
I've tried to murder her several times. She is very well protected.
Oh.
Do you?
I pick up the key and I approach the mirror.
Okay.
Does it shimmer for me?
It does. The keyhole opens.
Are you gonna tell no one that you're going into the mirror universe?
Harrow's next to him.
I stick the key in
very
the
quiet.
portal and I turn it. Can I tell? Do I see a change on the portal?
Yep.
Where's Doctor Strange going there?
The portal is open. Do you step through?
No. I want to know. Can I see through?
No, it's just a rippling mirror.
Throw a rope through it and maybe pull that lady out?
I undo the key and I proceed to go back to the Gorgon.
Okay.
where everybody else is at.
Wait for me, Grunkle.
I thought you would come into this room to do it. That's why I was chiming in.
Oh.
Now he's back.
Oh, hey there.
What did you find out?
I don't know where she went, but the key does unlock portals in Mirror. So I take you, if you approach a mirror with it, you can a keyhole up here, you can turn it, and then there's a portal, and then I don't know where it goes, but she went through it, and she's gone. I don't know where she went. We can do it too. I've taken the key and I've approached the mirror. I turned it. I can't see where the portal goes, but it goes somewhere.
I mean, we can find out. No one's gonna like it though.
1, 2, 3, 9.
Probably not, but it might be fantastic.
I'll go.
Okay, do we have a system of ropes and/or pulleys?
Oh, can we do do you think the stick transfer thing, would that work through portal or no?
Who knows, really?
I'm thinking probably not.
Well, I'll go.
Okay, if we're doing a rope backup system, I guess if you're in trouble, maybe go to your people form, because that'll be easier to pull out.
I mean, I'm about the same size.
You're good being stuck in there.
We have about 1 and 3/4 hands. No, wait, we got Harrow. That's like 2.5.
He has 2. I'm pretty good at getting myself out of sticky situation.
I guess you could summon that rock dude and he could help pull. Yeah, okay. But like if you need like a really fast evac, you might be in trouble.
That's okay, I run very quickly. But my question is, how would I find the key on the other side to get back over here? Or do you think it matters?
Would this make you the key master, and is there therefore a gatekeeper?
I mean, the gatekeeper is the mirror.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Is anybody
How philosophical.
No. Is that a town?
No, it's just this guy I knew back in the old country.
Oh, okay. He sounds like a dork.
We used to have some brews together and look at the moose.
I don't know what that means.
A lot of time in the old country.
Of many, yes.
All right. I'll look around. Is there a mirror or anything in this place?
The big one in the corner that looks like a baguette.
Yep.
Oh, that's a mirror?
Canada.
All right. I approach the mirror with the key.
All right.
Okay, I guess Grunkle's going.
It begins to ripple.
But okay.
A keyhole forms.
Listen,
I turn it.
You won't feel bad when he dies a gruesome death.
The perimeter,
Are you going?
the perimeter of the mirror begins to shine. The portal is now active.
This is what I'm referring to in terms of the portal.
That's cool.
Sort of thing.
Are you going?
Did you get someone coming with me?
I'll go.
I know.
Very brave.
All right, so I will take the key and I will step through the portal. Well, actually, that might be bad. Maybe I should leave the key for you guys. Do you guys want? Who
As
should
you
have the
step
key?
through the portal, the key drops anyhow. You don't really have a choice.
Oh, you can't even take it into the portal.
But guess what? Tofu redeemed a
Potency
potency flux on the
I saw
mirror.
that.
So Grunkle steps through. You step through the mirror and come out the same mirror on the other side. You're back in the same room, but you are now a rock.
Wait, did she do? Is the mirror a rock or am I a rock?
You are now a rock.
Kind of like the ghost lady.
All right.
Now what are we gonna do?
There's nothing for me to do. It's up to you guys to determine what you're gonna do with this rock, I guess.
You guys
If you even see it.
Grunkle walk through the portal and get spit out the same portal as a rock.
Cypress looks at it
disturbing.
and back to the mirror and back to Grunkle, who's a rock, and she's like, "Ooh, I'm having second thoughts. maybe third thoughts."
You think this is some kind of equivalent exchange or something, where like an equal mass or something has to come through?
I hope not.
Thinking no.
I don't think
Could be
so.
wrong.
That seems very smart.
It's nothing I've written in my notes, though.
Oh well. And she bends down and she picks up the key and she does the key turny thingy and steps through.
Oh no.
All right, so Cypress steps through the same portal Grunkle did. However, she does not become a rock. She steps back through the other side, same mirror, and Cypress, you see nobody except the rock right next to you.
Okay.
You see the room, you see all the furnishings, you see the rock, you see no one that was in the room before. Everyone else, you see Cypress standing there just as she was a moment ago.
In the mirror?
Yep, she's now back through that same mirror.
Okay.
And she looks completely fine.
But I can't see them, right?
Correct.
I start walking towards the door.
Okay.
Well, at least she's back in one piece, but where'd Grunkle go?
And as you ask that, the rock turns back into Grunkle.
Oh, okay then. So everybody's back. They just did nothing. This was a big waste of time. Good to know.
I walk through Toby.
Yep.
If he's there.
He is.
That's pretty normal.
You walk
You don't
right
know where
through
he's
him.
at because you can't see him.
Oh
Yep.
no, I'm walking through the door. He's just in the way.
Yeah. Grunkle, you're back and can move around as normal now. That only
You said
lasted
Grunkle
2 turns.
I
What's
don't
with
know
me?
what happened there, but
Yeah,
that was weird.
Grunkle and
Normally
Cypress
Cypress-
can see each other.
Normally,
Does Cypress
says,
respond to me?
Excuse me when she.
Only him and Cypress can see each other?
Yes. You guys,
And we
Toby,
can't see them.
So, just to repaint this picture, Toby and Shorty, Harrow and Gorgon can see Grunkle and Cypress. Grunkle and Cypress can see each other, but they cannot see anybody else.
But can she hear me?
Yes.
I mean, I'm walking towards the door, but yeah.
He's just waving as Cypress keeps walking through him. Hello, Cypress. Hello, can you?
Grunkle, I think it worked.
Carve on something to communicate with her.
All right. So we are in the state that the lady was
Can
in.
we just do paper? I feel like that's a less destructive option. This
I
isn't even a house.
try to walk back through the portal.
As you go to do that, you hit the mirror.
Is the key on this side too, or no?
It's a one-time
Yes.
wonder.
Well,
key is on
the
this
key,
side?
the key is a furnishing, so you can still see and interact with it.
So I will carve onto the floor. Actually, you know what? I will just trace with my fingers since they can actually probably see me, and I will write out. I will write out the words: stick key in mirror. Twist. Oh, actually, I can pick up the key, or did someone else already did?
No one's
No,
picked
you
up the
can-
key yet.
You can do it.
All right, I think I want them to do it. So I trace, pick up key, reactivate portal, please.
While we're picking up that key, everyone else in chat, go ahead and write in key in chat, and you'll be entered to win these dice.
Ow!
Key, Key. That's how you win these dice. All right. I do not like that. Ki.
That is the key that is energy inside of you.
Yes.
That's
No.
All right. So Grunkle picks up the key.
If you're a fan of that Dragon Ball keys,
No, he wanted someone else to on the other side to open that. He wanted someone on the other side to open the portal again to try.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Oh.
yeah, Rachel, we can't hear you, so I'm ignoring Cypress.
Well,
So where's Grunkle? Where's the key? Is it over
in
here?
front of the mirror.
Yes.
I'm picking it up,
Shorty picks
and
up
I
the
see
key.
a message. And so, what does his message say?
It just basically what I basically wrote in the message is to stick the key in the mirror and reactivate the portal.
All right, so I'm gonna reactivate the portal.
Do the
Okay.
clear, but don't go through it. Don't go through it.
So Shorty holds the key out. The mirror starts to ripple. Keyhole forms. Turns
I
the
walk
key.
through.
And as you do so, Grunkle goes to step through the mirror, and he steps through the portal, and comes back out the same portal, back into the room right in front of you. Grunkle.
You're safe, Grunkle.
You see
okay?
just Cypress.
All right. Oh.
Oh, this is one of those logic things.
Grunkle throws a hissy fit. Is that what that was?
Yes.
What's that?
Did you throw a hissy fit just then?
Yes.
Yeah, a little bit.
I love
I'm
it.
frustrated.
Okay, well, you have a big brain energy. I'm gonna go round up as many villagers as I can find and see what we can do. Try and solve this by the time I get back.
All right,
Please.
I'm gonna save you some time real quick. Cypress, as you walk around the entire village, go in every single home, you find
No one can see you.
only 2 people. And one of them is the same woman from before.
When I find her, I'm like, hey, I scratched on your table. You're still here.
That was you!
It was me. Hello.
You are far less terrifying than what I imagined.
Really?
God,
What did you imagine?
Oh, nothing good.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
I'll
my
take
friend,
werewolf over monster of my imagination.
she transforms back into her other form. She's like, I mean, I either one. So I'll do this one, so you're not so scared.
Werewolf is fine. It was the fear of the unknown that really scared me.
That is honestly
Living in the
terrifying. Well, my name's Cypress. We're gonna try to get you back to where you belong. What is your name?
Oh, I'm Zuhala, and this is Frillian.
Hi, Frillian. Zuhala. It's nice to meet you.
So there's somebody there with
you
her?
good? Yeah. Yeah, I'm talking to them.
Any way we can help, yes, we'll help. Maybe we'll all get out.
How did you get into the mirror in the first place?
Special key, just like before.
Okay.
Turned the key, went through the portal, thought we were going to a magical place, and we did. But now we're trapped here, and nothing seems to work.
Oh, that's true. Oh, that's
How long ago did you do this, madam?
Yeah,
you guys kind of walk back into the...
Yeah, we're getting in there. We're gonna.
It's been...
Hey, she got friends.
Probably a week or 2.
And when was the last time you ate?
A week or 2 ago? I've tried to eat, but it doesn't work.
You're going to be very hungry when we get on the other side of this.
I reach into my backpack and I try to pull out a ration and try to eat it.
You pull out the ration. However, eating it doesn't seem to do anything for you. Like, you can't taste it. You swallow it, but you don't feel full, or like you just ate anything. It just feels like you're acting like you're eating rather than actually eating.
I got you.
You know how tempting it is to not tofu this every time you guys interact with something.
Well, Grunkle, any solutions, or do we live here now?
Last chance for key in chat, please. Key in chat.
I think we live here. I don't know.
What did you try from this side, turning, picking up the key and turning?
She did.
No, you picking up the key and turning it into the mirror on the mirror.
I can request for. Actually, the key's in the mirror still, right?
I think so.
Yes. Yeah.
I walk and approach, and I take the key out of the mirror.
Okay. The portal closes, but now the key is to everyone else, Toby and Shorty. Now it's levitating. Oh, I'm sorry. You can see Grunkle. Grunkle's holding it. You have the key in your hand.
I take the key and I stick it back in the mirror and turn it.
A portal activates.
And I walk through it.
And you walk through the portal and come right back out the same portal.
And who do I see?
Cypress, Zuhala, and Ferillian.
So
Things changed.
the key turns any mirror in the vicinity into a portal. Yes?
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
As you walk through it, though, the key falls, just as it has been each time you enter the portal. And in doing so, one of the other nodules kind of hits and breaks off a little bit, and another note falls out.
Oh, a note.
All right, let's take a look at this note.
Grunkle, as you bend down to pick it up, your hand goes through the note.
Yeah.
I just start tapping the note.
Not knowing if he can hear him, just told me, yeah, Grunkle, Shorty's the one that does all the reading.
Just keep tapping the note because I can't see or tell what they're doing, right? So I just keep tapping it until I see it move or disappear or whatever.
Cypress just yells into the ether because she remembers what happened last time on the other side and assumes that they can hear her. Mm-hmm. She goes, hey, pick up the note. Read it. Tell us what it says. We can't touch it on this side.
It?
Yes.
There's a note in the key.
Shorty, you're standing basically right next to it.
Can I pick it up and read it?
Yep.
Please.
As you pick it up, this note is clearly written in Vanessa's handwriting. In theory, this key is perfect. You step into the mirror and you show up at the other end. However, it's been a real HR snafu. It seems that once you go into the mirror, you can't get out of the mirror. A couple of interns have found themselves forever imprisoned within a world of glass and reflections. They've been haunting me to this very day, and I do not like it.
Well, that will not do.
Grunkle, we've run out of ideas, so it's plain Cypress now. And she gently shoves him aside and punches the mirror.
I don't think it matters because we can use any mirror.
I don't care.
As hard as you can, your fist goes right through the mirror.
Love that for me.
I know how that mirror feels.
Love that for me.
Can I pick up the key yet or no? I can't pick it up.
You can pick up the key. Speaking of, let's roll that key roll. Ezreal, congrats! You have won these dice. Great job. Message me the address you would like me to send them to, and I will send them out tomorrow. Great job. All right. So Cypress has picked up the key. Now what?
Okay, Grunkle, go with me on this. I can't break the mirror.
No.
What if I try to break the key? Do you think that would break the magic, or would we all just instantly die?
I don't think anyone's going to die.
Hold the key, please.
What?
I asked if I can hold the key for a moment.
I mean, I'm not gonna do it unless you tell me like it's a good idea. If you like, I'm running.
It's not a good idea.
Not a good idea. Okay, well.
Thank you for the gifted subs, Ezreal. That is very sweet of you. You are wonderful.
Teensy tiny, itsy bitsy, small, minuscule chance that it'll work, but there's a much larger chance that you will murder us all.
Cool. Okay, just so we're on the same level. Okay, no, we don't break the key then. What if can you like summon something to send this key far away so these are no longer portals? And like maybe we'll just pop back into existence if there is no longer a portal. Or I'm just spitballing because I don't want to be stuck here for the rest of my unnaturally long life. Okay, I have many good years left. Thank you.
Oh no. I'm almost to the point I'm like, smash the key. But don't do that. It's a bad idea.
Okay, well, we'll save that as backup. Alright. It's my first plan, but...
we go haunt Vanessa.
She got us into this.
Somehow you just hear, take me with you. What if a good old flux is what we need?
All right, I'm sure you guys can hear me in the room.
Hopefully.
Based on this new information, we're screwed. You guys are all right, but Cypress and I, this is us now.
Last time I tried to be a hero. I'm tired of it.
It's funny how someone said maybe we'll go through there, and everyone's like, "Nah, Toby, we're fine."
What we could do is we can collect the rest of the artifacts in this town, and then go back and talk to Lich Vesivol or anybody.
No. Are there any more convenient compartments on this key?
There is a third one, yes.
I would like to open that one.
Okay. You open that one, and there's... yeah. There is no note in this one.
What is? It's just blank?
This is where we're supposed to put the solution.
It's just an open cavity, just in case.
Cypress just is like trying to shake out the note, an answer.
Hey,
Hope.
Hey, Mr. You got any thoughts in this process?
Are you talking to me?
I mean, I don't know. Actually, you know what? It has been rude. I didn't introduce myself. I didn't ask you your actual name. I'm Toby Flint or Gunderson.
There it is.
Got my own name there for a second. Sorry, that's embarrassing. But who is you doing there?
I actually don't have a name. I'm using usually another person's identity.
That's gotta feel really like hollow inside. Like an identity really helps us piece together ourselves and our self-esteem and our real true mental state. What about Franklin?
I don't like that.
Yoo-hoo! By the way, I don't know if you can hear me. I don't like that either. I'm Frank.
No, I said Franklin. It's different.
It's a slow, slippery slope to a nickname. You know that.
Where is Frank?
In Cyprus. Somehow he can
That's
hear.
right.
He's in my bag.
Right.
They can hear Frank, but they can't hear us.
Correct.
No, they can hear us. I thought they could hear us.
Frank, I mean,
They
Frank
can
is
hear
magic.
you, yeah, but Frank can hear them.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I transcend space and time.
What about George?
Frank is all powerful.
I've created plot holes for the Arcmaster by speaking.
What if I touch the key to Frank's head? The space-time continuum breaks. We put it in the mirror. We turn it. We step through. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Yeah, does that sound good? I want to go home.
Frank is the key.
It was the whole time. Frank holds the key in his teeth,
we're missing.
and it works.
What we're missing is we need to take this back to Leech Vesifal.
Well, actually, I'm responding to something I can't hear. Never mind.
Okay, so
maybe we need to take this key back to Lich Vesifal.
I mean, God knows where that bone man went. He was kind of insistent on doing his own thing after the whole incident. I think getting his body blown apart really did a number on him, at least for the time being. But and sir, whatever, ma'am, I don't know, whatever you want to go with later, we can rectify. But like, you got any thoughts on this whole key thing?
Who, me? Only that we could go in there and get lost.
The Gorgon shape-changing thingamajig.
Franklin.
Well, no, he didn't like Franklin.
Is not
I'm always
my
going to
name.
think of him as Franklin now. I just need an identifier.
Just
What if
call me
that's your-
Clin.
Do you want to? How about your last name be Franklin?
That's fine.
Franklin Clin.
Like,
Franklin Clin.
no, because it's
Frank
still
Clin.
Fran.
Just Clin.
All right.
Delano Roosevelt.
Yes.
We're back.
Oh,
full
it's all
circle.
going downhill. Okay, Clin.
I don't think anybody else but us was around for that part of the conversation.
I don't care.
Michelin Man.
Well, the only thing I can think of would be if someone knew a negate spell of some kind. I
know
do not
telekinesis.
know any. That is far inferior to negate. That's like saying, I
that's my
need
other
snow.
character.
Well, I have sand.
With some transmutation, that actually would be a pretty easy problem to fix.
Well,
I got a scroll of that, but I don't got the negates. Wait, can you transmute a scroll of negate into a scroll of something else into a scroll of negate.
I'm
Do you
afraid
have a
it
book
doesn't
we could
work
study?
that way.
Why not? Why doesn't it work that way? It says turn a thing into a thing of a similar substance. It's a magical paper with a spell on it. I'm turning it into another magical paper with a spell on it.
As Toby's talking to the air, because I'm assuming everyone's just used to Toby talking like that, he goes into his room, goes into the kitchen, goes back into his room, comes back out.
I did find this in one of my adventures.
It is
Oh,
a
thank
spell
goodness.
tome of Lesser Negate.
Oh,
Cypress
good.
is just laying on the ground in the middle of the floor, like she's just given up, just starfish on the floor. Just accepting her
That's
fate.
definitely Cypress's worst nightmare. She does not resolve anything, and it's all magic.
And you won't let me smash the key. And I found the villagers. I did my part. You were supposed to figure out the whole gate thing.
So
Now we live here.
I guess. Does Toby? Do you know? Can I talk to Toby?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, me and
Okay.
you are on the same
Yeah, we haven't gone through the. I'm just making sure.
Let's see, you need.
Can you study this tome and do anything with it?
Oh my god! Well, I can actually. I literally just put my pool points in, and I have exactly enough to use at one time. How long?
Yay!
Have you learned this there book of stuff?
It'll take you a couple hours, maybe.
Okay, everybody, I'm gonna go sit on the toilet with this here John Grisham novel. I'll be back in a little bit, and I'll get you up there in lickety split.
Ghosts use the toilet, or you just use it to think?
I mean, it's kind of like muscle memory.
It's like a thinking room.
You're so used to doing it that you just keep doing it even when you don't have a purpose for it.
There's no toilet in this house. Where do you go instead?
Just start searching for a toilet.
You find like a shallow hole outside.
Well, there's the stool or something you
There
can
you
sit
go.
on.
This is somebody's stove. I'm going to sit on their stove.
There you go.
It's a toilet.
They get home in an hour or
back.
so and just like,
There's a ghost bird.
There's a ghost.
He's not using chamber pots. He's using like random cooking pots.
Yeah.
It's the principle of it, really.
So after a couple hours, Toby, you have learned Lesser Negate.
Cypress is still on the floor, and she's just tossing the key idly, just up and down and up and down.
I'm just getting so nervous, like so nervous.
Stretching and yawning. Sorry about that. Leg fell asleep on me.
Did you learn it up? Did you learn it up, Toby?
As far as I can tell, what am I supposed to try and smack with this? The key or the
You're supposed to negate the everything.
The key.
Key. Let's negate the key.
But what if it means it can't work no more? Let's do the mirror first, because there's a mirror in the other place. In case that's not the.
The key turns it on. We have to negate the key, and maybe if we negate the key, it'll turn it all off.
Listen, sometimes it's not about who gets turned on; it's about who gets turned off.
Exactly. The key needs to be turned off.
What I mean, okay, so if we do it,
I feel like Cypress is telling me this.
You're looking at Cypress just sprawled on the ground. There's like a single tear. She's like throwing the key, and it's gotten like the range of throw that she's been throwing has like dwindled substantially.
I feel
Now
like
it's
she's
just
giving
like
us a message. I think we should negate the key.
No, just hear me out. If we're wrong, this isn't about a if we're right. It's about a if we're wrong. If we're wrong and we do the key first, there's nothing else to try and they're stuck. If that was the wrong answer. If we do the mirror first and that's wrong, there's a mirror in the other house right over there. I stared at it while I was pooping. Learning. And so we have other do-overs. You know what I mean? We don't have a do-over if the key is the wrong answer.
I guess that's true. Okay, let's negate the mirror.
Okay, I'm just gonna just get right up close to that mirror there and just
now
hey,
before you do that, is the is the portal active on the mirror?
No, the key's in my hand.
The portal, apparently it seems like the portal doesn't stay active after a while. Or maybe it's when someone walks in and the key falls. I don't know.
It has to have the key in the mirror.
But the key keeps falling every time you use it.
It is in my hand. I am throwing it up and down, depressed. So the key is not in the mirror. No.
So Toby walks up, and what do you do, Toby?
Hey, don't cut it out there.
The mirror maintains its existence as a mirror, and nothing seems to change.
Okay. That was me doing the spell, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
It was so impressive.
Does it need to be shimmery, like when they went through it for it? Okay, do you want to try the shimmers, guys? Looking at their corporate... Okay, they can't hear me, can they? Can you guys hear us?
They cannot.
Cypress is just still tossing the key up in the air.
She wants to juggle, but she only has one key.
Shorty, can you write, hey, should I try negating the door when it's or the mirror when it's shimmery?
Okay.
Shimmering splendid.
I think I could write that in smoke, like from my fire breath.
roll a general check.
I mean, you might
barely communicate.
House on fire.
Wait, do I? Okay, there's roll 20. I'm like, well, how do I roll? I've lost. It's been so long.
Yeah. So Shorty tries to make a smoke signal, and with a 9, it works. Good job.
So I spelled out in cursive.
Okay.
Roll to understand cursive.
Yeah, everyone else roll a general check, specifically Grunkle and Cypress.
You know, Shorty, I'm curious if Vanessa's being haunted by other people like them, and we fix it. Are they just gonna? Is she gonna have like people just drop on her out of nowhere?
So, Cypress, as you are tossing your key, you see smoke form, and you realize just happenstantially from the angle you're sitting, it forms a phrase. What does it say, Shorty?
Whatever Cypress was wanting to know. I can't remember.
It was something to the effect, I think, of use the key, turn the portal on.
Oh, yeah. What Toby wanted to know. Should I use the key? Should I turn the
on question?
Should I negate the mirror when it's shimmery?
You want to get turned on? Question mark.
Should I negate the portal when the portal is active and shimmery? Question mark. Grunkle, should they?
I hear Cypress say that, and I go, what?
Should they negate the portal when the shimmery is happening?
I asked for negate earlier. Why didn't they negate?
I don't know.
We did
negate the mirror earlier when I asked for a negate.
We just try and it didn't work.
Sometimes personal growth happens slowly.
On the toilet.
All right, guys, here's what you should do. You should negate the mirror. If that doesn't work, stick the key in the mirror and make it shimmer.
Wait, we can't hear them.
And then
you can hear him.
Oh,
then negate
Toby going
the portal on the mirror. If that one doesn't work, then you negate the key. That's the 3 things you should try.
So next we need to plug the key in, get it shimmery, and negate that.
Yeah, turn it on real good.
All right.
Cypress throws the key to Grunkle.
I stick the key in the thing. I make the portal shimmer.
The mirror is now an active portal.
Take the key out. Like when I take the key out, does the portal still shimmer some?
No.
So leave it in.
I leave the key in the portal.
Okay. I feel like we're only gonna get one shot, so Cypress grabs onto the 2 civilians and then touches Grunkle and is like, "We're all going."
It's a bus.
This isn't a portal.
Don't let go.
Down.
Don't let go.
The portal is now active. What do you do?
Knock it out, you portal.
As Toby does that, the mirror's surface, that is a ripply reflection, all of a sudden becomes an actual portal and you can see through the same room from the same vantage point, but on the other side, you see Harrow, Clin the Gorgon, Shorty, and Toby. And as Toby
immediately.
All right, Grunkle walks through. Everyone's holding hands.
Yes.
The civilians walk through too. And as you finally walk through, the portal shuts, the key falls to the ground, and you are now all on the same plane of existence.
By the way,
I feel like that shouldn't have been so hard.
Can I say when we were doing the smoke message, it started with "Oh hey there."
Congratulations, guys! You have gotten out of the mess you got yourselves into.
Can I ask a question there?
Never again.
Well, did we save the mirror lady?
Can I ask you a personal question there?
Is it something that should wait till our post stream?
No. I just try to figure out if this is one of those 5-minute puzzles where we took way too long to solve.
No, actually, this is something that Lich Vezafol himself sent me, and I implemented it in this way. But I'll explain a little bit more about it.
You can blame him.
Yeah, you can thank Andrew.
Who here has negate?
I do now. I had to go learn.
Just immediately smack him.
Yes.
It wasn't me.
Your attack, sir.
I've been falling for 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
So as you exit and you guys kind of reconvene, you're all happy. Clin the Gorgon walks up and goes,
So, this is, interesting. What opportunity did you say you had earlier?
Oh,
It's me good.
I wanted to know if you wanted to come work in the same dungeon that we work in. If you want.
It's
like
definitely
fun.
not boring.
A lot of like-minded individuals.
It's always interesting, something new every day.
Sometimes you're getting hit for stuff you did. Why did I get hit? I didn't do nothing. I fixed
Did you feel bad?
Exactly, you didn't do nothing. That's what happened.
Wait, what do you
If
mean?
you're
I didn't.
alright with it, then I would like to come with you.
Okay.
Back to the dungeon.
Sounds good.
Toby holds up the tome. He just gave me this. I learned it on the toilet in like 3 hours. Like, you know what? The Vry University couldn't have given you a better education.
The captive villagers thank you all for a job well done and for saving them from their meaningless existence, and then head back to their homes to hopefully talk with the people that mean the most to them. We're going to end it here this evening. Everyone, thank you so much for watching, for participating. Thank you for all the subscribers. If you subscribed, you can use your exclamation point subflux to wreak havoc on the show, like turning Grunkle into a rock for 2 turns. I'm excited for the next ones that'll happen. So we're gonna hang out.
Definitely leave this town before they see what I did to their kitchen.
True.
What, the ghost poop? You got ghost poop in the kitchen?
I might have. I couldn't find an outhouse.
It's a hauntingly fresh turd. We
What's the opposite?
Thought you were just thinking.
Yeah. We'll hang out in the post show and talk about some stuff. We'll see you all in a moment. If you're not hanging out, thank you for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe, share, rate, share, and most importantly, share. We will see you all next week. Bye.